Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Minnesota Twins and with that, we welcome you inside the broadcast. Take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Eduardo Nunez will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Good afternoon for Minnesota. Shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and he's retired, one away.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
Into the box, Danny Santana. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. There's Everett Cabrera now, so he'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is a guy who generally stays around the strike zone. He's not going to walk a whole lot of guys, so you're going to get some pitches to hit.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. There to play it is Arcia for the first out. John Jay digs in at the plate.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And Jay will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Edwin Encarnacion now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Nori Aoki will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
And on a hot day like this, and you hate to make your starter burn through even more pitches, so this is one of those errors that could really come back to hurt you in the long run.
Jose Bautista get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Now the first pitch. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Corey Hunter leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
First pitch coming. Osmeal Pinto is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Pause, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 0-2. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Third baseman number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Pitch on the way. Trevor Plouffe is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now here it comes. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Brian Dozier will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Jordan Schaefer will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Hook is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Jason Kipnis will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Batting seventh, third baseman,
Danny Valencia will step in now.
Valencia.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Program. Scorecard.
Into the box now, Ryan Hook, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Eduardo Nunez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ball one. And the pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. The pitch. Misses. Ball two. Now the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
How about it? Designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Pitch on the way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And there's the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And Mauer's going to have himself extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Josh Thole makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The next 0-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Everett Cabrera will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
First pitch coming, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Corey Hunter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Fielder number 48, Corey Hunter.
First pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
First offering on the way. Josmil Pinto stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
The 1-2. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2 from the belt. The pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Yeah, Blue Jays, Toronto. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jordan Schaefer will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. Irvin Santana is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Leading off with the Jays.
And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Garcia is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
First pitch coming. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. The relay throw. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Danny Valencia will try it again. He flew out his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Standing in now, Ryan Hook. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Danny Santana will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Designated hitter, Danny Santana.
Wesley Wright will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring.
Number 40, Wesley Wright.
Danny Santana will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Danny Santana.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Joe Mauer will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And the pitch. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Trevor May is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Trevor May.
Josh Thole will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go. Mike Gold soda here. Ice cream.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's the shortstop, Everett Cabrera, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready now, the pitch. And that's lined into center field, and look out now, back-to-back singles open up the inning.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have them set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
John Jay will dig in. He was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple this last time. Now the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. From the stretch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number 1.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Boy, what a great pitch right there. Against a power hitter, looking to pull the ball. He had no legs behind him on that swing.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Corey Hunter will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Fielder number 48, Torrey Hunter.
Get the water here.
Now here's the first pitch. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Jay is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Any time you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And any time you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Josmil Pinto will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the fifth, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Trevor Plouffe is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Brian Dozier will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. Right. He's got it, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Mike Pelfrey will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Mike Pelfrey.
Nori Aoki will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives just one for a solid base hit.
Here's the first offering. Jose Bautista is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Chopper, foul. Another 0-2 home. Grounded, foul. The next 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. The 0-2 once more. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jason Kipnis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit back up the middle to Dozier for one. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Center fielder number 1, Jordan Schaefer.
Steve Delabar is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Steve.
Jordan Schaefer will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
The center fielder, number 1, Jordan Schaefer.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Kurt Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Here's a ball lifted in the air for Nori Aoki in right. And that's out number 2.
Really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Shane Robinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Still tied 3-3. Ryan Presley will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Ryan Presley.
Jorge Polanco is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 11.
Danny Valencia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
A good sign here to start the home 7th. He finds a pitch to his liking there, and now the go-ahead runs on base to kick off the inning.
Ryan Hook will stride in, grounded out his last time through. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He waits, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Josh Thole will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Pause, now the pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
And here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains tied at 3-3. Kenny Vargas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Eduardo Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
The 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
And that's through for a base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Here comes the go-ahead run. And the runner will score from first. Trevor Plouffe will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-3 Minnesota. Eric Fryer will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Chris Herman is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Aaron Hicks is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. John Jay is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now here it comes. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the right time to let it all hang out. This might be the last chance he gets.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Nori Aoki will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Jose Bautista come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's still holding on to that lead.
Down. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Brian Dozier will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Brett Cecil will come on now and try to keep this deficit from getting worse.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Brian Dozier will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Jordan Schaefer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Aoki is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Jorge Polanco will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Twins 4, the Blue Jays 3. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Jason Kipnis will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. This pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Danny Valencia will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ryan Hook will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Josh Thole will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. From the stretch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error.